Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Megan, and I'm here to talk to you guys about my next 5 library books. That's 10. 5. 5 library books. So, let's get into it. These... Oh, one day I'll get better at this. So these are the next 5 library books that I have ready for me. I kind of like how the colors of them, they look so nice together. Alright. So, the first book on my list is Dominos at the Crossroads by K. Kalu. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, but this is it here. So yeah, I've already started this one before I started filming this. Oopsies! So I'm not going to talk too much about it because there's not much predicting I can do with it because I'm almost finished it. So, all I'm going to say is that this was nominated for the Canada Reads 2022. It was longlisted. This is coming across kind of the same as how Book of Wings did. So I can see where the group of books this year has come from, because they've all kind of got a similar theme with finding yourself, community, and coming together. So this has a lot of those same themes. I'm thinking I'm going to probably rate this 3 stars, but I will get into more of why I think that when I talk about all my thoughts in my next video. So I'm just going to hold off on that one. The next book on my list is Tess Hearts Tolstoy by Catherine Ormsby. This is it here. I've seen this one around quite a few, I've seen it on the blogosphere quite a bit. I've never actually read Tolstoy. I tried reading War and Peace years ago, but it was very dense. I really do want to try to read it again though, so maybe I'll take it out from the library again. I had to give it back because someone else requested it, so I couldn't renew it, so I never got to finish it, but I would like to get back to it. But all that aside, I feel like this novel is about someone named Tash who loves Tolstoy. That is my prediction on that one. This says that it was a BuzzFeed best young adult book of 2017. So I'm very intrigued, and I'm very, oh, it says whip smart. I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. So I'm hoping to rate this one 4 stars. The fact that Tolstoy is on the cover is kind of funny, but yeah, I look forward to reading this one. The next one on my list is The Screaming Statue by Lauren Oliver. So this is book 2 in the Curiosity House series. So if you've seen my last 2 videos, you knew that I read The Shrunken Head, and it didn't really hit the mark for me. I wanted to like it, but there was just something missing, that I just wasn't connecting with the characters or the story or the plot. Nothing was connecting for me. But this is a trilogy where these kids come together. They all have some sort of power or ability to do things. So I'm thinking that they're probably going to show up in this book, and something tells me that something's going to happen to this screaming statue that's on the cover, and they're probably going to have to solve the mystery again. So I'm hoping to rate this one a good solid 3, and that I hope that I enjoy it, and I'm hoping we'll see more character development, and maybe I'll remember the characters more in this one. So that's my hopes for this one. Then the next book I have is The Backward Season by Lauren Miracle. Look at this cover, it's just so cute. This one's so small. It's smaller than I thought it was going to be. Like, even I went to pick it up and I'm like, ooh, that's small. So this is the 3rd book in the Wishing Day trilogy. So I'm assuming that this is going to take place after everything, but it's also probably going to be in the point of view of the 3rd sister, because the 1st and 2nd book were the 1st sister and the middle sister. Now it's to the youngest sister, I'm assuming. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, I'm about 98% sure that this is where we're following it. And I'm curious to see where this trilogy is going to end, because the last book did not hold up at all for me. Like, plots just fell. So I'm really hoping that I will be rating this another solid 3 stars, and that it ends on a good note, and we don't get really sad plots. So that's my hopes for this one. And then the last book that I have is Lucky in Love by Casey West. So this is the cover. Every time I think that I've read all of Casey West's books, another one pops up and I'm like, I haven't read that one. So I usually like all of her books. Like, she's got quite a few young adult books out there, and some of them hit the mark for me. The last one I read by her, which was called By Your Side, I think, it's the one where they're stuck in the library in a snowstorm. I didn't like that book. That book was kind of like, for me. But I'm hoping that this one will be very cute and very fun and summery. So I'm hoping to rate this 4 stars. So yeah, those are the next 5 library books. It's all a bunch of young adults and middle grade, but that's okay. It's summertime. It's good. It's the time for, like, it's the time to, you know, be fun and not have to read serious books. This one might be the most serious one on my list, and it's so small. So, but these are the next books. That is all I have for you today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a comment, a like, a subscribe, do your thing, and I will see you guys all in my next video where I talk about all my thoughts on those books, and hopefully I like them. So, that's all for me. Bye, guys!